When you're in the army, you aren't really, you're expecting to go for explosions, excitement, all the cool stuff you see in the videos, and really all you're really getting is maintenance, you have inspections, mopping floors, constant cleaning. Today, my name's John. Today I would like to talk to you about the misconceptions and clarifications of joining the Army. You usually start off right at the bottom. In about 2 to 4 years, you usually get into some of the cooler things, but it's not going to be an everyday occurrence. Today I'm going to be speaking to you about the GI Bill, the constant pay, and physical fitness of being in the Army. Some people join the Army to fight for their freedom, change their family's life, or pay for their college. So when you join the Army, the GI Bill is typically something where if you would like to go through school during the Army or after the Army will pay you an E5 rate, which depends on your zip code, which we'll be talking about a little later, and you'll be able to pay for your school for up to 40 or 60 credits working with whichever college you want. So the clarification on that actually is you can go through trade school or whatever school you would actually like to go through, or instead you can actually go through any school you want in theory, but you only pay for $250 a credit hour. Misconception is that people don't realize that a lot of the times you actually don't get your books paid for. Tuition usually isn't paid for, it's just credit hours. I've got our pictures from military.com. Another misconception is that when you fail your class, or if you didn't try hard enough and get yourself past a D, the Army will not pay for that class, and therefore you end up having to rebuild whatever 3-4 class hours that is, could end up being almost a grand. The second thing I'd like to talk about is actually the constant pay of the Army. So a lot of people would like to complain that we don't actually have a lot of money, but it's better than going out and figuring out 1 week you have a job and the other week you actually don't. Pay rates from militaryrates.com go through E1 at $16.38 a month, E2 at $18.36, E3 at $19.32, E4 at $21.38, and E5 at $23.33. That's all monthly. The clarification is that we actually do have to pay for everything that is in any other day, for any of one's life, including mortgages, rents. You end up having internet, you have trash, utilities, anything that you wouldn't expect not to pay for. But in the end, the Army actually does pay a lot of times for your rent or your mortgage, just depending where you live. And that also goes off the zip code as well. The big misconception is actually that people do believe we have money. Well, a lot of people actually come joining in when they're 18 and they've never had real jobs or real constant flow of money at the time, so they believe they have it. So the Army actually has finance officers and all the tools that would actually help you, so that way you do not go over your time and put yourself in debt and so on and so forth, because in the end, nothing is stopping an 18-year-old kid from going out and buying marijuana with 34% finance. The other thing I'd like to talk about is physical fitness. The Army actually runs a PT test every 6 months to make sure you can physically finish any type of thing that they need to be done, and that starts with a 2-mile run that you need under 16 minutes, 2 minutes of push-ups, and 2 minutes of sit-ups, which would be 43 and 43. That's the lowest standard for everyone. So a typical score is going to be 180 points, and if you were airborne or up, you're going to be 270 and up. A lot of these runs and times are actually not MO specifics. Some of the most fit people you actually meet tend to be in the office. It's weird, I know, but it's true. Common misconception in the Army is that actually that everyone is fit. Well, not everyone actually is fit. A lot of people have been kicked out or could not work with staying in the groove of things, and you end up getting taped and kicked out. You can't stay under the actual size and age. And to finish up with everything, The Army is actually a very hard place to stick into, and it does take a little time to move into it. But once you actually do get into the groove, it is actually full of effective ideas and ways you can make money, things to do on the outside world. And that's going to be included with the GI Bill, your constant pay, and your physical fitness. Thank you very much. Have a good day.